mamas, thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about postpartum recovery, something I'm currently going through right now, giving some helpful tips on some of the products I've been using. So let's get started. So I wanted to note that I am 5.5 weeks postpartum. And everyone's different with their recovery times. And I just want to give you a little background on what recovery has been like for me, and then I'm going to share some of the products I've been using during recovery. So for me, I had a vaginal delivery, no complications with 1 second-degree tear. Bleeding is different for different people. Some people bleed heavily for a week or two. Some people bleed a little, not at all. For me, my bleeding's really been on and off. At first, the really heavy bleeding probably only lasted like 3 days. And then after that, I probably bled some, kind of period bleeding for like a week and a half. And then after that week and a half, I was mainly bleeding on and off. So I'd go like 3 days no bleeding and then a couple days with bleeding. So that's kind of how the bleeding has been for me. Pain level with the stitches. At first, probably the first week, I had a hard time doing things like sitting, going to the bathroom, things like that. And then after that, it continued to kind of decrease. I'm at the point now where there's really no pain down there. But the pain probably lasted until maybe a week ago. So kind of to give you my timeline, obviously everyone's different, everyone heals differently, but that's kind of how it's been for me. So I just want to note again that if you're a new mom, if you just gave birth, or if you're a pregnant mom and you're going to give birth, the pain does suck and the recovery can be hard, but it will get better. Like I said, I'm 5.5 weeks and honestly, I'm almost pain-free down there. And again, everyone's recovery time is different. I'm not saying that'll be exactly how it'll be for you, but it does get better, trust me. Okay, so I want to go over the products I've been using in my routine personally for recovery. The first thing I want to talk about is diapers versus pads. When I was pregnant, I did a lot of research on this, and people just had different opinions on whether, with all the heavy bleeding, wearing an adult diaper or just wearing a large maxi pad. Personally, for me, I liked the diaper a lot because I found it the pad just really did not stay well on my underwear. It was really just more messy, where the diaper, you can just tear it off, throw it away, and then you don't have to deal with it anymore. So for the first stage where I had the really heavy bleeding, definitely preferred the adult diaper. So here was my routine. So after I would go to the bathroom, I would use this bottle. It's a Freedom Mama Peri Spray bottle. I'll link it down below. I absolutely love this thing. The hospital will probably give you some kind of spray bottle, but this one is really meant for down there, and it really works so much better. So I would definitely recommend getting this Freedom Mom's Peri Spray bottle. Again, I'll link it below. So warm water after you go to the bathroom, use this. Once I had done that, I would put on a new adult diaper, and then I would put on some tucks. My hospital provided me with these. I don't know if yours will or not, but I definitely recommend getting them. Witch hazel pads. They just really cool the area down there, make it a lot easier to handle. So I would spray myself with that, put on these on just a layer of them, 5 layered up, and then I would use this Dermoplast spray. So that was super helpful for me. So again, first week or two, I did the diaper with the Frida bottle, the Tux pads, and the spray. Dermoplast spray. So that's what I did the first 2 weeks. And then once the bleeding kind of stopped, once the pain kind of stopped, I kind of backed up. So I started using pads, not the huge pads. I was using the smaller pads at that point. I started not really needing the tucks, and once in a while, if I would feel a little bit of pain, I would use that spray. The hospital also gave me pain reliever and a stool softener, which I found extremely helpful the first couple of weeks, especially just with all the pain and stitches and everything going on down there. You don't want to get constipated, so definitely take the stool softener. Pain reliever, I probably took 2 or 3 every day for, again, the first couple of weeks. And now I'm kind of just taking it when I need it. But yeah, definitely make sure that you take those medicines, especially for me, at least the stool softener was so helpful. Just to, you don't want any extra pain down there with your stitches. So I hope that those tips are helpful. Again, I'll link the products below. Definitely good to be prepared for recovery. Let me know in the comments if there's any other recovery things that you use that you found helpful. If there's any questions that you have, let me know. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.